So I've just finished watching the brand new Dan Trachtenberg Predator Badlands. And wow, that is a really fun movie, I'm not going to lie. It is very much a Marvel kind of version of Predator, and I'm sure a lot of purists will have an issue with this. The thing that I find rather amusing about the whole purists having an issue with this, in particular, there's a lot of comedy in this movie, as I mentioned, like almost like Marvel comedy, is that Predator 1 has a lot of comedy, very adult comedy, of course, you pussy this and all that kind of stuff. But Predator 2 is literally a slapstick comedy. Have you watched it recently? No, you probably haven't. But go and watch it, okay? It is a slapstick comedy, Predator 2, and yet people give that a free pass. Obviously, we've had a few terrible Predator movies in the past 15 years. However, Prey, also by Mr. Dan Boy, was very well received, and rightly so, because it's an absolutely brilliant movie. It's really, really, really good. It's far more adult than this movie, though. It's far more deserving, I suppose, of an 18. Not that that actually indicates whether their themes are far more adult-like, but it is definitely more for the adult crowds. The Prey version of this, which went to Hulu before it even went to the cinema. Now, they should have gone to the cinema if you think knee-jerk reaction. However, they're quite smart for putting a movie like this on Hulu first, because quite frankly, a lot of people are going to pirate it. A lot of people are going to watch it. And if you like that version of Prey, you might go and watch this. And this has just owned at the box office. It's made more money than any of the Predator movies or the franchises have made. So they've done a very good job of manipulating, I suppose, the markets. Now getting down to the actual movie itself. This is a very fun movie. As I said, it's very well directed. The action sequences are incredible, and there are loads of them. The main character, the Predator, is a Predator, and a lot of people were concerned and moaning about the fact that there is a Predator that suddenly seems to be a bit more human. Now, can I ask you guys just to think about one thing for a moment here, okay? Terminator 1, bad guy, he's a robot, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Terminator 2, he's not a bad guy. Now, suddenly we're learning about the mechanics, etc., about Terminator. Nobody had a problem there. Suddenly we have a problem now with a Predator having a bit of a personality. Come on, people. So yeah, the film, I think, is great fun. As I say, it is a definite sort of generational shift, and I'm glad about that, because it basically pushes Predator into the modern consciousness. It's no longer delegated to horrible movies of the past 20, 30 years. We actually have a fun movie. It did pretty well. Actually very well, 80 million, I think it was, over the weekend. It is sitting on a handsome mid-80s, I think it is, on Rotten Tomato, and it is, like I say, a great deal of fun. Now, for the bad side of things, I did think they played the sort of Disney card very hard. Dear God. I wondered at times whether this was a new Star Wars movie with some of the creatures in it, and what you could only imagine is the marketing potential for that. So that aside, and like I say, that was irritating at times. I suppose my heart is dead, maybe. It was, like I say, you have to sort of look at this as an overall picture. This is not an 18, this is a PG-13. There's a lot of violence in this, by the way. Loads of violence. Because there's no red blood, you can get away with a lot. People's heads being pulled off. Synthetics' heads being pulled off, etc. So yeah, it is a PG-13. It's not a PG-18. You're not going to have people's actual spines being pulled off, because they're not real people. But yeah, I found it thoroughly enjoyable. And if you liked Prey, well, I'm not actually quite sure, because everyone keeps saying if you like Prey, you'll like this. I'm not certain about that. Prey was a very serious movie. Very serious, in fact. And that's why I was so surprised about this one, because this one's not. It is very comedic. It's actually almost too comedic. But again, it's not too comedic, because Predator 2 with Glover is far worse than that one as far as comedy. At least that one made me laugh. The second one didn't. Anyway, to me, this is a solid 7. Yeah, 7 out of 10. It's worth watching because it is a load of fun, and I'm sure we'll be getting some more.